So let's start with considering the pre-Big Bang scenario. And I want you to pay attention to the premise upon which these comments are made, the point of view from which they're coming, because we're supposed to be dealing with unbiased science, right? So Andre Linde in Inflationary Universe states, the most difficult aspect of this problem is not the existence of the singularity itself, but the question of what was before the singularity. This problem lies somewhere at the boundary between physics and metaphysics. And John Gribben in Nature wrote, the biggest problem with the Big Bang theory of the origin of the universe is philosophical, perhaps even theological. What was there before the bang? And John Maddox in Nature wrote, apart from being philosophically unacceptable, the Big Bang is an oversimplified view of how the universe began, and it is unlikely to survive the decade ahead. And this was written in 1989, by the way. In all respects, save that of convenience, this view of the origin of the universe is thoroughly unsatisfactory. For one thing, the implication is that there was an instant at which time literally began, and so, by extension, an instant before which there was no time. That in turn implies that even if the origin of the universe may be successfully supposed to lie in the Big Bang, the origin of the Big Bang itself is not susceptible to discussion. It is an effect whose cause cannot be identified or even discussed. Even the notion that the present appearance of the universe may represent but one cycle in the oscillation of a universe whose total mass is enough to hold it together gravitationally, which seems unlikely, would not resolve the philosophical difficulty that an important issue, that of the ultimate origin of the world, cannot be discussed. Now, Gottgun, Shroom, and Tinsley in Scientific American write, the universe began from a state of infinite density about one Hubble time ago. Space and time were created in that event, and so was all matter in the universe. It is not meaningful to ask what happened before the Big Bang. It is somewhat like asking what is north of the North Pole. Similarly, it is not sensible to ask where the Big Bang took place. The point universe was not an object isolated in space. It was the entire universe. And so the only answer can be that the Big Bang happened everywhere. Arthur Eddington in Nature and the Physical World. This is a topic on which science is silent, and all that one can say is prejudice. And Hans Ofgen in Anti-Worlds, Antimatter, and Cosmology states, we beg leave to sidestep the question, what happened before then? John Post in Metaphysics of Contemporary Introduction states, by definition, the universe contains everything there is or was or will be. And if that sounds familiar, of course, Carl Sagan seconded that in Cosmos. The cosmos is all there is or ever was or ever will be. And Bertrand Russell in The Existence of God states, the universe is just there and that's all. And incidentally, I'm not sure we've progressed in the least bit beyond that statement.